The TraitSeeker is a mobile device to measure plant and crop traits in the open field. On the device we found several cameras. One of them is a very high resolution RGB camera. Then we have a LiDAR camera. A LiDAR camera gives 3D information, so you get a point cloud of the 3D structure of the crop. And then we have two spectral cameras. One of them in the range between 400 and 1000 nanometer, extended to a small part in the infrared, and the other one 900 till 1700, which is completely in the infrared. The TraitSeeker gives an enormous amount of data, the combination of the different sensors, from which you can extract 3D information, the volume of the crop or the structure of the crop. We get information from the spectra, which give information about plant health.
So the data comes off of three cameras: an RGB camera, a depth camera, and a spectral camera. These three cameras are physically offset from one another inside the TraitSeeker, so that a pixel that comes from here on the RGB is slightly shifted from a pixel in the spectral. Using that information and the height information from the LiDAR, we can overlay those pixels in space and produce a really nice 3D point cloud that has RGB, spectral, and height data.
Next to that, the information is localized with GPS information, and if you measure regularly, you can follow the crop in time.
So there are really two differences in the data that we get off the TraitSeeker than in what we've used to get through traditional methods. The first is on a plant-based level. We can get far more data per plant than we ever have. So we can see the chemical, physiological, nutrient information on each particular plant, and training scientists to be able to use that data correctly is one of the challenges we have moving forward. The second thing, though, is just on the sheer volume of data that we get off of a field. We are now receiving about 10 times more data than we used to get on traditional field trials. So trials that used to take multiple years to complete can now be done much more quickly. That will make us far more flexible in addressing the problems that are affecting our world now in society and the environment.